Reverend Ike is here, adorned, as always, in very handsome jewelry. What do you think?
I would like to ask Reverend Ike how he spends the $6.5 million that his organization takes in.
Well, first of all, we're on radio and television all over the United States of America, different parts of the world. We publish a magazine. I correspond with some 2 million people a month. And I'd like to go back to what I said earlier, that our organization is legally tax exempt. We have a firm of certified public accountants which certify our records, and the IRS certainly wouldn't let me be sitting here, period, if my business were not on the up and up.
I want to say that I appreciate your coming out and displaying what you have. I'm Catholic. A lot of times things are hidden within our church that we don't see. We don't see the Vatican and its gold and the jewels that sit in Madonnas all over the world that could be helping poor people. My mother-in-law used to say, God helps those who helps themselves. And if you can give the poor people a little bit of the psychology to set that spark, to get them to start burning and doing something in a positive way, I think that helps a lot of people. And I do know that when you have money, people begrudge you because you have it. And you find that you seem to be the sinner because other people keep saying, well, gee, look at them. They're the ones that have the bucks.
I find people are hypocrites about money.
Thanks. I'm glad you waited. Reverend Ike on the line. Go right ahead.
Reverend Ike.
Sir.
I enjoy your show. I listen to the Science of Living just about every Sunday here in Chicago.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, and I can't really understand. I see you on other shows like Johnny Carson and Mike Douglas, and they always seem to try to put you down, you know.
Do they?
About your philosophy, right? You know, make you seem less credible. Then I'd like to direct the question to the ladies of the audience. I've seen a couple this morning getting on you about your money, and you know, your positive way of thinking of getting people to get into themselves while they're living before they die. Why don't they, you know, question the credibility of a Billy Graham? I see him on these same programs that you be on, and they take everything he says as being, you know, absolute.
Well, I don't want to. All right. I don't want to. Well, do you understand his question?
Yes. Well, no, ask someone else. I've been on too much.
Well, all right. I'm just, I don't want to force you to say, do you understand his point?
I'm angry about the whole thing, so
I know. That's
yeah.
okay to be angry.
Um,
He wants to know why you wouldn't ask the same. Would you display the same?
Billy Graham believes in life after death. I think this is what bothers me. I think that's what bothers me.
Is it possible there is a by and by after the
I believe in life now. I believe in life before death. I believe that life is eternal. I believe in life in the so-called before and after.
So when you die, you're...
No, life is just life, eternally. This life which I am was not born at my birth as such. You know, God is life, and life is just without beginning or end.
Yes.
I would like to know if you believe that Jesus was the Son of God.
Yes, and I believe that I am too, equally, the Son of God. And I believe that this is what Jesus was trying to say to me and to the world, to show each man his own divine sonship.
I feel that all of us, well, I think that most of us have read the Bible, maybe not cover to cover. I feel that you are interpreting it in the way that you want it, in the way that you want to believe. And possibly we all do that ourselves. I think that maybe you are more, well, let's say, money seems to be the center of your thinking. Do you feel that money, the way that you're getting it in, well, let me put it this way. You drive the big car. Do you feel that perhaps you could feed another family rather than, and drive a Buick rather than the Rolls?
No, I don't. Because here again, a person can only have what he has the self-awareness to have. If all of the rich threw their money into the streets for the poor to scramble over, it would not help poverty, because a person can only have what he has the self-awareness to have. And those who have the self-awareness of wealth and success will be wealthy and successful. And those who do not develop a successful self-awareness will not be successful. And what I'm trying to do is to help the individual come to the knowledge that he can be what he wants to be and have what he wants to have if he believes in himself.
Briefly, what do you think of welfare?
I say that welfare has its place, but it should not be a resting place. And as a matter of fact, I think that welfare is a form of modern slavery. Because, you see, welfare says to the
Boy, this
minority...
audience is schizophrenic. I don't know whether you're supporting them. Welfare is a modern form of slavery because?
Because it robs the minorities, and particularly the black minority, of a sense of self-responsibility. These sociologists and do-gooders say to the blacks and the other minorities, look, society owes you something. Sit on your fanny and let's march and demand that society take care of us and give us more and more for nothing. And I say to the individual, look, each individual is responsible to himself to make the most of himself and make a contribution to society. And people should come to their own self-responsibility.
Thanks, I'm glad you called.